Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This will be episode 1 of hopefully a weekly of a weekly video. Sorry, I have a stutter, but of a weekly video that I'm going to do every Saturday called Saturday Movie Thoughts. It's where I talk to you about about the last 5 or 10 or 2 or even 1 movies I've watched, and I do have actually 5 movies I want to talk about with y'all. This is not gonna be a long video. Basically, a couple minutes on each movie and my thoughts of it. Also, I do a lot of collection update videos. I just did one today too. That's already up, and hopefully you'll see this and you like what I see. Um, One thing I want to show you is this movie. Now, I've heard of this movie. I've wanted to watch it for years, and I just couldn't find it. For a while, it's been out of print, and it's an '80s movie with Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery. Highlander. This was awesome. If you like a film, not a movie, a film, watch Highlander. It's great. It's about an immortal man. He was around the Middle Ages. And it's a very weird movie to explain, but he is immortal, and Sean Connery's character is also immortal. But that doesn't mean they can't die. Yeah, I mean that sounds very, that doesn't make sense, but when you watch it, it will. And you just see him go throughout the centuries of his life. And there's another man who's, of course, the villain. He's trying to kill him. And it's a very '80s feeling of the action movie, but it also has a lot of fantasy elements in it. It's a great movie. Check it out. I got the 4K of this. Now, this movie I have a history with. This is one thing I'll go through on these episodes of. A lot of these movies will be first time watched, but if I have a history with the movie, I'll explain it. So this movie, I think everyone from the '80s and '90s probably has a history of this film. It's a Steven Spielberg movie called E.T. I watched this week. I have not seen this movie in years, like since I was a kid. On VHS. That's the last time I watched this movie on VHS. Needless to say, it looked great. Now when I say VHS, I'm not talking about a standard VHS that you would buy for this movie. I'm talking about my dad recorded it off TV with the commercials. Yeah, that's the last time I saw this movie. So I watched this movie the other day. It really does look good. There's a lot of film grain in it, which, hey, I, um, I'm not against film grain. Film grain looks good if you do it right. So it's a little grainy there. It's a fun family movie. You watch your kids. It's a if you don't know what ET is, basically this alien comes to Earth and his other pals leave him by mistake, and he finds this boy Elliot, and they just try to and ET just tries to find things around the house to build a transmitter in order to contact his people. And along the way, Ellie he gets sick, and it's a fun family film. So, if you haven't watched E.T., give it a chance. Don't let the '80s fool you. '80s are one of the best times in films. Another movie I watched this week. This is a movie I've been wanting to watch for a while. I missed out on the 4K, and I've been trying to find the 4K everywhere, and I think it's out of print, and it's expensive. So I'll just spend the $5 and watch the Blu-ray. It's Logan Lucky. This is what I call a Southern crime movie. It's about Shannon Tatum's character and Adam Driver's character. They get together and they decide we're going to rob NASCAR. All the money that goes in NASCAR goes into this vault. And Shannon Tatum's character, he plays a construction worker, well, a fired construction worker, who knows the layout of the NASCAR track. He and his brother get together with another criminal who's played by Daniel Craig, and they decide, okay, we're going to rob these people. If this company's going to fire me for something stupid, we're going to rob you. So yeah, it's a fun heist movie. Check it out. This movie is another first time watch. It's an older movie. It's actually my first MVD rewind movie that I've watched. It's Disturbing Behavior. This is, I think it's a late night. No, it's what year did this come out? Trying to find the year on this. Hold on. I can't find it, but I think it's probably late 90s or early 2000s. And this is I wouldn't call it a horror movie. I'd call it more of a thriller. And basically, they had I had this kid and this group of friends. And you had these two other people who were new to the neighborhood. And what's happening is, this guy keeps taking these troubled kids and brainwashing them. It's an interesting film. It's not great, but I'll say check it out. Finally, I consider this to be the best of the stack. I heard about it. I just never gotten around to watching it till now. And it came out in 2014. And I'm like, why? I should have checked this thing out earlier. It has Keira Knightley in it and Benedict Cumberbatch in it. 2014 movie called The Imitation Game. This is brutal. It is a thriller. It's brutal in a sense, but it's not a movie that's like gore and guts. No, this movie is psychologically damaging in a sense. It's about the true story of a mathematician called Aaron Turing. It's a real person. It played by Benedict Cumberbatch. And what's happening is during World War II, the Nazis, they created what's it called? Sorry, that's the word for me. Basically, they have a code that Nazis using to tell people where to attack, where these people are coming, where LS are coming, and where to destroy them. And nobody can crack the code. And so Benedict Cumberbatch's character, he creates a machine to decode all the codes that the Nazis are giving out. And all the while this is happening, all his fellow workmates do not like the fact that he's not helping with the codes in the present technology that they have. But at the end of the movie, when the when the end comes, it tells us that the machine that he made is basically the first computer. But there's something else about Benedict Cumberbatch's character. He's also gay. And back then, it was a crime. And it's just this movie is heartbreaking. It really is. But it's also very good. I highly recommend you check out The Imitation Game. But that's all the movies that I've watched this week. So please, if tell me at the bottom your recent watches. But if you like this, please hit that like button and subscribe. That way I can see you next time. Bye.